Good morning. I hope this sunny day finds you well. Devotional this morning. A few days ago, we began with Psalm 29, verses 1 through 2, and now I'm going to read the last two verses of the Psalm, Psalm 29, verses 10 through 11. The Lord sits enthroned over the flood. The Lord sits enthroned as King forever. May the Lord give strength to his people. May the Lord bless his people with peace. This psalm, from beginning to end, declares the glory and strength of God. It begins calling people to worship, ascribe to the Lord, calling the heavenly beings to worship, but the people of God, by implication, ascribe to the Lord, O heavenly beings. Ascribe to the Lord glory and strength. Ascribe to the Lord the glory due his name. Worship the Lord in the splendor of holiness. And then from verses 3 through 9, in the heart, it proclaims the might of the voice of the Lord. That the voice of the Lord thunders. The glory of God thunders. The voice of the Lord is over the waters. The voice of the Lord breaks the cedars. The voice of the Lord flashes forth flames of fire, and so on. And so this power of God's voice. God is majestic and strong, and throughout nature, his power and glory is displayed. And so you come to these final verses where it expresses that God sits enthroned. God is supreme and uncontestable. The Lord is king. And this phrase, the Lord sits enthroned over the flood, the Lord sits enthroned as king forever, in verse 10, is a wonderful passage of confidence when the swirling, chaotic forces are at work, God's dominion is not challenged. And so in your life, you may feel like you're caught in the midst of a flood. Uh, with what's going on the larger scale in our nation and across the world, or with the things that happen on an individual scale in your life. It may seem like a flood. And I hope that you can find these words of comfort that the Lord sits enthroned over the flood. Nothing that this world goes through, nothing that we go through, can challenge the supremacy, the authority, strength of our God. And so we have that basis for joyful hope even in the midst of the flood, because we know that God remains on his throne. And so in verse 11, it turns to that joyful, jubilant petition. May the Lord give strength to his people. May the Lord bless his people with peace. And let that also be our prayer. God, you are great. You are supreme. Your rule is uncontested. Look down upon us in the midst of these floods we go through and lift us up with your strength. Bless us with your peace. May you be blessed with God's peace as you go through this day.